Hi, it's so nice to see you again. Yes, I have lost a bit of weight. I've been riding the trails with my kids. You noticed they're twins. They look so much alike, it's hard to tell them apart sometimes, isn't it? Yep, been here in East Gwillimbury for 15 years now. Why do I stay? Well, I wanted to live in a better town where my family can live, work, play, and learn. Yeah, the town has done a lot in the last few years, but let me tell you what's important to me. There's a lot more to a great town than garbage and snow removal. I want my kids to be active, healthy, and engaged, and have great sports facilities and community centers. My son Bobby wants to play in the NHL, and he needs a lot of ice time, but I don't want to drive an hour in city traffic to get him there. They just renovated the sports complex with new dressing rooms and a 6,000 square foot community hall, and it's all just 10 minutes from my home. We're having my parents' 50th anniversary party there too. And time outside, that's important too. The desk job can be real hard on a body, you know, and we like to get our vitamin D from the sun. We love walking the trails, and with more than 23 kilometers of them, we often ride our bikes so we can see more of them. My daughter Jenny is in field hockey and soccer now, and I like a little softball. I was blown away when I learned there were 26 sports fields in this town, and they just added 3 more parks. There's so many things to do, we'll never get bored here. We're pretty excited about New Year's Eve in EG. Last time, there was an outdoor concert for everyone and indoor fun for kids. This year, I hear it's even bigger with bouncy castles, games, face painting, balloon artists and children entertainers, and a free family skate. The kids had a blast and want to go again. Did you get out to music in the park this summer? I love the Hotel California night. Great band. I've been a fan since I was a kid. Really? The Eagles released that in 1977. Ouch, now I'm showing my age. Speaking of age, that antique car show is really something. There are over 200 cars, and a lot of them are older than I am, and that's saying something. Well, I'm only 35, so maybe that's not such a big deal after all. You should have seen Bobby's face when he saw that old Model T. The kids' camps were amazing this year. Jenny loved the astronaut camp. Yeah, Jenny just turned 6. We had her birthday party at the Harvest Hills Activity Center. I do yoga there in the winter to stay fit. But here's the thing, it's not just the events that matter. This is all family-oriented stuff that brings the community together and creates a wonderful social fabric. You just don't get that in the big city. You know, as much as I appreciate all the fun things to do in this town, real peace of mind comes from knowing that we have a great emergency services team, well-trained and equipped, and ready to help. I hope I never need them, but I sleep better knowing they're close in case of fire, accidents, and other medical emergencies. And now they're doing this fire prevention program. And you know what they say, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. I also heard we have over 100 kilometers of water main and 38 kilometers of sanitary pipe in the ground. And the town maintains all of that? And you know I'm very big on green, and we're going to be the first town in Ontario with a water reclamation center. We're recycling everything else to reduce waste, why not the water? It makes so much sense to improve our rivers and lakes. Growth. Now there's an engaging topic. The town has issued $260 million in building permits, so that's why we see a lot of construction equipment around town. Yep, we are a designated growth area, and there's going to be a 400% population growth. The economic development folks tell me there's over 672,000 square feet of non-residential space in that batch of building permits. And that means jobs, local jobs, and no more commute to the rat race down in TO. Woohoo! When the new commercial lands are developed, we'll see a spike in local employment growth that will pace residential growth. That's smart planning. And looking ahead, it's all paving the way for a local university. I'd love to be able to take some university courses and keep my kids at home while they get their education. Well, I've already said I am big on green. Look at the development map. When all this development is done, this town will still be 75% green. It's protected green space. I'm proud to live in a town that has made a real effort to keep my environment safe and clean and green. I use the term social fabric. You can't have that without real communication. The town has made a big effort to talk to residents in different ways, and I picked the one that works for me. When I called last week, they really looked after me. I had to go in person, and the folks on that new customer service desk really focused on helping me. Hey, I know you're super busy like me, so check out the town Twitter or Facebook page. I liked them, so I get the quick updates. And when I want more detail, I go to the updated web service. I also follow the town page in the East Gwillimbury Express each week. I know all this good stuff is not free. The big question is, how much does it cost? Well, I learned that our taxes are split with York Region and the school board. Over the last 4 years, the overall tax increase was 1.6%, and that's below the 4-year average provincial inflation rate. The town is debt-free since 2012, and the reserve fund has grown to about $15 million. And here's something else I like. Development is paying for development through development charges, and that helps to keep our taxes low. You know, I find it challenging making ends meet with my little family budget. Can you imagine running a balanced budget for all these services for 24,000 plus people? Well, there you have it. I get the feeling it's a lot of hard work to build a better community on a budget. Things are changing, but I think East Gwillimbury has it under control. And that big picture is clear. I want a town where I can live, work, play, and learn in a big green space. Now, where did those kids get to? Ah, there they are. Well, I better go. The kids want to head down to the rink for a skate. It was sure nice chatting at you. It's our town and our future. See ya!